Hello again, crafty friends. I have an Easter treat bag to share today using some new products from Simon Says Stamp. So let's jump right in and start making. To create the bag, I started with this gift bag die. I cut the bag portion and the handle die twice from pink cardstock. I laid one of the bag portions on my grip mat and used some low tack tape to mask off the areas that I didn't want ink on. I laid this Hippity Hoppity stencil on top and applied Saltwater Taffy Distress Oxide ink. To prevent my ink pad from sliding around on my glass mat, I placed the ink pad and lid in this ink stand. This holds the ink in place when I pick up the ink with my blending brush. You may also notice the Oxide sticker on my ink blending brush. These stickers are from Picket Fence Studios, and I will have them linked below. I trimmed them down to make them fit whatever size brush I need it for. I find them to be really helpful in not mixing up my dye and Oxide ink brushes. Once the ink blending is done, I lifted up the stencil to reveal the text. I removed the tape and started bending back and forth on the score lines that the die provides. I did this with the second bag die cut as well. To assemble the bag, you will first want to make a T with your dies. You will need to apply glue on all the flaps and the bottom panel. I use liquid glue to adhere everything down, but you could also use score tape for this. I would suggest any strong adhesive. Once all 4 flaps and bottom piece are adhered down, it's time to add the handles. I applied glue on the bottom of each handle and placed one on the inside of the bag, on the front, and one on the back. Now it's time to decorate the bag. I'm using the bunny image and sentiment from this bunny trail stamp set and its coordinating dies. I stamped the bunny images with this contour ink from Hero Arts. I usually stamp all my images in black, but I wanted something a bit softer for this treat bag with all the pastel colors. This ink is very light, so I stamped it multiple times to get it to the shade I liked. I used the coordinating die to cut it out off camera. I like to die cut before I color just in case I mess up the die cutting. Next, I colored in the image with Copic markers. I like to color on a sticky mat to hold the image in place while I color. I started with W1 and colored in the bottom of the bunny's ears, flicking my marker in an upwards motion. Next, I used the same color to outline the bunny images. I went in with my 0 colorless blender and traced the edges to soften them up a bit. Next, I went in with my R11 marker to color the bunny's nose and did a bit of shading with R22 towards the bottom. Now I need some grass, so I die cut this grassy edges die from green apple cardstock. I only apply glue to the sides and bottom of the back of the die. This way I can tuck my bunnies behind the grass when adhering them down. I wanted to add one more touch to the gift bag, so I die cut this tag die from the February My Monthly Hero Classic Kit dies. I kept the negative piece from die cutting and added some tape behind the opening so it would hold the tag while I stamped the sentiment. It can be tricky to stamp on small pieces, especially a circle die cut, and this trick really helps. I stamped the sentiment using the same Saltwater Taffy Oxide ink that I used on the stenciling. I finished off the tag by die cutting the Mini Hearts Party die from some white glitter paper. This is my favorite die for creating quick embellishments. I adhered the heart under the sentiment and then used some white string to tie it on the handle of the bag. So here is the finished bag. I added some treats inside. I put in some Easter candy as well as a gift card. I really like how this bag fits a gift card nicely with room to spare. I had so much fun making this Easter gift bag that I thought I'd make a few more off camera in other pastel colors. Here is the same design but in yellow. I also did one in green. I did another one in blue. And finally in purple. This is what I'll be giving my son's teachers for Easter. So there you have it, a quick and easy Easter gift bag. I did an Easter theme for this gift bag, but you could decorate for any holiday or occasion. Thank you so much for spending some time here with me today. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching and happy crafting.